holding on to things, especially things that were edible. I can feel that I have something. Had my hands full. Woman from Alfaso. All of a sudden, you realize that the zip is not zipping. Hello, my loves. I'm so excited to be back here. How are you doing? I actually enjoyed my interview sessions and, the travel vlogs. But it's good to be here. It's good to be back. It's a new time. It's a new season. So I'm grateful. I'm looking to bring you more interviews because there's so much in the pipeline. I want to say a massive thank you to my new subscribers and a humongous thank you to my existing subscribers and viewers. If you're new here, my name is Araya. I'm also known as Mrs. A. My week is beginning to feel more settling and chilled. It's been such a busy summer, and now I'm beginning to enjoy the calm and the chill that autumn has to bring. All seasons are a blessing, so yeah, I'm grateful. I'm loving it, actually. I wonder how your week has been. Pop me a comment and let me know. Today's topic is on scarcity mindset. This is a very broad topic, so I plan to break it up into a few sessions. So you must definitely turn on your notifications if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss any of it. There is a common misconception about scarcity mindset that actually associates it solely to a lack of financial resources. While there can be financial scarcity, when we talk about scarcity mindset, the focus on the mindset aspect goes beyond money or finances. So what actually is the scarcity mindset? It is a psychological state where individuals believe that there are insufficient resources such as opportunities, money, love, time, even personal capabilities. When we operate in a scarcity mindset, it informs our decision making and behavior in many ways. Now, let's zoom in a little bit closer. Quick story time. When I was young, I had a habit of holding on to things, especially things that were edible. Yum yum. Always been a foodie. So I will hold on dearly to treats that has been given to me. I will try not to eat it, at least not so quick anyway. Or sometimes I would actually hold on to it a little bit longer. Otherwise, it will finish and I will have nothing left. Well, when there were other children around me, guess what? I will be checking who has bitten more of theirs and see how quick it is finishing, so I can work out if theirs will finish before mine. My thinking was not to finish that treat so that I can feel that I have something. But here's the thing. What I didn't realize back then was that no matter what time I ate that treat, I was still going to consume it. Also, I ran the risk of not getting more because in a matter of time, those children who have eaten theirs were given more and I wasn't given any because I already had my hands full, which meant that I didn't need a refill at the time. Other times, I held on to the treat for so long, possibly deciding to hide it even, or in other words, keeping it safe. But in my bid to keeping it safe, I even forgot about it. And guess what happened? I later found that it had gone off because I forgot all about it, kept it somewhere, stumbled on it one day, and it's gone off. You may have experienced this in a different way, and perhaps yours might probably be maybe related to an outfit. Okay, so you've got this beautiful outfit, you decide to keep it safe so it remains kind of brand new, untouched, whatever. Maybe keep it for a special occasion, like keeping it until Christmas. If you got it in January and you have to keep it until Christmas, you can just imagine. But these things happen all the time, and within that time from January, February, whenever, the possibility of you going back to that dress when you've either I don't know whether to use the word outgrown, but you've probably put on a little bit of weight and it can't fit you, it's very high. All of a sudden, honey, you realize that the zip is not zipping. When I learned about the scarcity mindset and truly understood what it meant, I had a sudden throwback into my childhood One of my big sisters, her name is Sister Vida. We affectionately call her Sis V. If you're new to this channel, just to throw this in, I come from a family of 8 and I'm the youngest. So Sis V used to do something that we all talked about and laughed about it with her in a jovial and affectionate way. When she was gifted with something, or even if she bought something, she couldn't just wait to use it. In my local dialect, we used to have a laugh and say, "Woman from Manfaso," which technically means that she's just not wasting time in enjoying what she had. And gosh, she really didn't waste time, any time at all. She will literally get home, take the tag off, and pop that dress on. In fact, she will find places to go in order to wear any outfit in her wardrobe that is occupying space. Looking back, she had the biggest wardrobe in the house, and no wonder, right? In hindsight, I realized that she was actually operating in an anti-scarcity mindset, aka abundance mindset. She enjoyed things that she had, and then when it was gone, she got more. She got more because her mindset set her up to believe that there is enough resources in this life to meet her needs, period. She did not think about any circumstances in her past where she struggled to have things and allow that to stop her from enjoying. There are people who are stingy because in their own words, they struggled in the past. So having money means that they really need to hold on. Like they need to hold on, mate. Big time. This is part of the scarcity mindset. So the scarcity mindset gives us a preference to cling onto things as opposed to using it up or letting go, because it makes us feel that when we cling onto things, we still have it. In a way, you're still holding onto it. Yes, and you still have it, but you're actually not enjoying it. The fact of the matter is, in order to get a replacement, we need to consume first, or we need to let go and create space for some more. This is the crux of it all. If you miss that, then there really isn't much that anyone could do to help, which would be very unfortunate. The let go part goes into things like toxic relationships or holding on to relationships that are deadly, like domestic violence and all sorts. So this is food for thought. If we're going to somehow lose the treat, either because we lost it by eating it, or it went off because we kept it for too long and forgot about it, then you might as well enjoy it whilst it's not stale, or let go of it and believe that in doing so, it will create more space to allow goodness into your life. That is an abundance mindset. If we are unable to do this, we deprive ourselves of what is available to us. In other words, we place a limitation on the supply system that exists. More often than not, our experiences in life can place us in a disadvantaged position when it comes to this. So you will find that people who have been around a lot of negativity or have heard a lot of things being said to them to promote scarcity actually struggle to understand that the universe is abundant in its resources. You may have heard over and over and over again that you better hold on to that man even if he's horrible, because there isn't enough men in this world, right? Yes. You may have also heard that you better keep that job even if it doesn't make you happy because it pays the bills. Or don't be so generous because money does not grow on trees. Of course, we have not physically seen that money is growing on trees, but we have seen people becoming wealthy overnight. And when I say overnight, I mean it in the sense of what is practical. So how about you? How much more you? What is your situation? And why do you think it's impossible? Aside the exposure to negative talks from others, our own personal experiences can actually force us into operating in a scarcity mindset. For example, if you dated a guy or a lady who was not nice to you and you moved on but have not found someone yet, you might gradually begin to think that there is scarcity in love only because you haven't met the one yet. Moving out of the scarcity mindset is one thing, but taking the steps to strategically position ourselves to receive these goodness in our lives is another thing, and they go hand in hand. Word of caution: if there are two things to learn about this very topic, here they are. In order to break out of the scarcity mindset, you require a level of faith to help you believe that resources are available and enough for you to get your portion. Number two, breaking out of a scarcity mindset should not be mistaken for carelessness or not being wise. For example, spending excessively on things because you want more is a lack of wisdom. This is not what I'm talking about at all. So snap out of it. But spending some of your hard-earned money to enjoy the fruit of your labor is wise and should be done in a joyful manner, because there is abundance and whatever goes out will certainly be replaced. This is a mindset. It's here. It's something you must believe in order for you to work on it. It's not just me telling you a bunch of principles that work or do not work. You have to believe it. You have to own it in order for it to work on you. Quick recap. We need to learn how to consume the goodness that comes into our lives, or let go of the unwanted things in our lives in order to create space to be blessed with more. It is a mindset, so work has to be done on your mind. Scarcity mindset is a sneaky little thief that steals our joy, potential, and opportunities if we let it. But once we learn to break out of it and start operating in an abundance mindset, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities, which leads me nicely to exploring practical examples of what a scarcity mindset looks like in various aspects of our lives. So you better stay tuned for that, because that is going to be next week's episode. After that, I'm going to move on to talking about abundance mindset, because I thought, let's talk about scarcity, let's understand it before we move on to abundance. If you're getting any value from these videos, don't forget to click that like button. You need to remember to share to that friend of yours who has their wardrobe so full and not even wearing it because they're saving it. You have yourself a fantabuloso, smashing week. I am out of here.